From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode, time to focus on a novel industry. Crate Escapes is a new family-friendly dog park and bar that's already expanding its services for pet lovers.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com. This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Industry Focus.
I'm Megan Schaefer. I'm the owner and CEO of Crate Escapes Dog Park and Bar, which is in Westfield, right across the street from Grand Park. So it's me and my sister, and then also her husband, Aaron. We got it started together and came up with the idea and started brainstorming and brought us here today. We are traditionally just called a dog bar, but essentially it's an off-leash dog park. We're indoors and outdoors. We have a bar, obviously, the bar component. Right now we have beer and wine on a self-pour tap wall. And then we're a very event-focused community and also membership-based. You don't have to be a member, but you can be a member. But off-leash, dogs are able to run and roam. People can grab a drink. We have a restaurant opening soon, so pretty soon they're going to be able to grab a bite to eat. But we do a lot of breed meetups, live music, trivia nights, all kinds of different events that people can gather and bring their dogs and have a great time. We just knew we wanted a dog business of some kind, and we were toying with the idea of doing a really homey, like doggy daycare, and looking at a lot of like farmlands where we could convert farms or barns or something like that and make it a little bit different than your ordinary daycare facility. And then my background's with weddings, and I love events, and I love planning, and I love having friends together. So when we were looking at the property, we also wanted to have a dog park on it. And then I started to think, oh, well, that'd be so much fun if like weekends we could have food trucks and we could have live music and people could come and hang out and have a good time. And so we started adding that to the business plan. And then as we were adding that, we were like, you know, this would kind of be fun to just do that every day, to not just make it a weekend thing. And then ended up finding out that that concept exists all around the United States, and it's really popular. And so then we kind of shifted. We still kept the daycare and drop-off component, but focused more on the park and the bar and the community aspect and events, and kind of grew from there. We knew we wanted Westfield. We're Westfield residents, and between me and my sister, we have 7 kids, so we knew that we wanted to stay. So we're close and convenient, and obviously we know we love this community. We know how fast it's growing, so Grand Park made perfect sense. Finding the spot in Grand Park was hard. We had a lot of land that we put offers on and were declined, or had offers on and things changed and they were like, I don't know if I really want dogs in my backyard kind of thing. And then it was tricky too, just because we didn't want to be next to like fast food restaurants, but we didn't want to be so far out in the middle of nowhere that nobody was going to be able to reach us, but we also couldn't be in, where a housing development was either. So we are lucky that we live in Westfield really and have Grand Park, because it really is the perfect fit with how things operate around here and giving people a place to come with their dogs. We love dogs. My background, I was a dog trainer and a vet tech, and I worked for the zoo, and when I got into the wedding industry, it was something I did temporarily, hoping it would be temporary, and so I knew I wanted to be with animals, and my sister and brother-in-law, they knew they loved dogs and animals, so it's nice that it's a successful industry, but it's also, for us, we also want to enjoy our jobs and love our jobs and create a space that we want to come to every day too. So it's kind of a perk that it is a good industry to be in right now, and so many people, especially in this area, have pets and dogs and love their dogs and want to be able to spend time with them. 2 years ago is when we first created the LLC and decided to make it the Park Bar. It was just a couple months of brainstorming when it was going to be a doggy daycare and the other concept. So it was an intense 2 years, but yeah, just 2 years ago is when we really started it all. We've learned a lot more. There was a lot we didn't know just about commercial real estate, commercial building. I mean, we were building from scratch and learning that process and how it works and everything with city development and all of the licensing and permits and things like that you need to get that we had no clue about. Working with banks and lenders and that process was a lot of I mean, there's so much to learn about everything, even just learning what programs to use. It was a whole, not only were we opening a dog facility, but we're opening a doggy daycare and a park and a bar and a retail store and a rental space and an event space. So it was so much to learn, so much to cover. I know we want to expand. I don't know, depending on how things go here in the next few months or few years, we'll probably determine whether we decide if we ourselves want to open another location or if we want to franchise it out and let other people use that same space. But we definitely, ideally, would love to have more locations. We've had a lot of people ask us for a location in Fishers, over in the area where like IKEA and everything is, which would be a great location. I love Bloomington. I'd love to see it all around where people can have a membership here, and if they're visiting family or friends on the south side, they can visit the Great Escapes down there and bring their dog with them and have lots of spaces and lots of opportunities. My favorite thing is seeing people come here and talk about how much they love it and how excited they are, or they'll post on social media that this is their new favorite place, that they love coming here. People stop us. I think for me too, and I'm sure Jen would say the same, having our kids see us do this and work hard at it and build it and have that strive and work ethic to work hard for something that they believe in and something that is their dream or passion, whatever that may be.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.